That's right. I have some dodgeball analysis right here. First things first, the key thing to watch is going to be Minka Fitzpatrick and Russell Wilson both going for the ball at the same time. This is a very important situation. They're both trying to get the ball. And right after it, we're going to see one of those classic, both guys go for the ball at the same time, flip it at the other, and Russell Wilson gets clearly hit right here. I mean, he's clearly hit. Look at the ball. It's on the bottom half of the screen. It went towards the bottom half of the screen. Clearly, Russell Wilson got hit. The refs did not call this. Just a brutal no call for the refs. You know, it's the most important dodgeball event of the year, and they make a blown call right when it starts. I mean, you hate to see it. However, what do I always say? The best dodgeball players take advantage of the opportunities given to them. There's a blown call, but take a look at what happens. Russell Wilson is walking off, but now if you look at Minka Fitzpatrick, he's saying, "Hey guys, I hit him. You know, he should be getting called out. For some reason, you haven't called him out." But Cordell Patterson notices this. He sees Fitzpatrick arguing with the refs. He's going to hit him. That way they get an extra guy out. So, unfortunate break for the AFC, but you know what? Patterson coming through and making a big play. So, Cordell Patterson makes a big play. He's going to try to make another big play. So, he has Von Miller in his sights right now. But anybody who's played a lot of dodgeball will know you always go low. You always try to hit their knees or lower. You want to hit their legs. They can't catch you with their legs. They can't catch you with their arms. You got to go low here, especially when Von Miller has a ball. However, he just throws it too high and ends up getting deflected. And by the rules of this game, you can still catch a deflection, meaning that he is now out. So then after that happens, you look back at the bottom half of the screen, and now it's going to be very interesting. As you see right there, Cam Hayward, he has somebody who's about to throw the ball to him. But look at Cam Hayward's form. I mean, this is just perfect dodgeball form. You know, he has the ball low, so therefore, if you try to hit his legs, he can easily deflect. And if you try to go up, then he can try to make a catch. So the ball is going to come up, but he's able to drop the ball, make the grab. I mean, that's just great dodgeball fundamentals. You know, that's just what they teach you in dodgeball school right there. So now the AFC, they're starting to see blood in the water a little bit, and their mindset is let's try to take out Russell Wilson. He's currently reaching down for a ball. And they're going to go with the ambush technique right here. So what they're going to do is they have one of their four just simply roll a ball in Russell Wilson's direction. That'll distract him a little bit. And then the other three can simply just throw a ball in his direction. Hopefully just one of them makes some contact and Russell Wilson goes down. That's the mindset here, you know, take out the quarterback, take out an accurate guy who can throw hard. Makes a lot of sense. And they go for it. It's actually a bit of a delay with Lamar being the last guy to make a throw, but he makes a great throw. They're able to get Russell Wilson out, and that's huge as you now have a 4-2 lead. And now you can really do whatever you want down the stretch. So with it being 4-2, we're going to see something a bit interesting here where Cam Jordan throws the ball, it gets deflected, then he catches it. So I'm not sure if that should count as him getting called out or not, but they don't call it as him getting called out. So Cam Jordan's still in the game right here. And now he's going to try to just, you know, see if there's something else that he can do. But if you look at Von Miller, he is lining up his sights. He is going to try to hit Cam Jordan, which actually isn't a terrible idea. You know, you tend to look sort of in front of you, so if you get that angle, this can be a good situation, but, you know, he just waits way too long. This allows now Jordan to realize what's going on, make the catch. Von Miller, he had a good opportunity because Jordan was distracted, but he just waited way too long. And so later on, now what's going to happen is that you look right there, Jordan, who has a ball, he's going to go ahead and say, let's see if I can take Hayward out. You know, let's try to get the numbers back on our side, try to make it 2-2, because then we can really do a lot, and then it makes things a lot easier for us. Let's try to take out the person that we think will be their worst player. You know, hopefully we can throw it fast enough that he won't be able to make the grab, but this just isn't going to be a great throw from Jordan. Throws it way too high. That's just an easy catch for Hayward, and at this point, now there's three guys who are lining up against one guy. You see Darius Slay right here. He's going to try to just catch him by surprise a little bit while the AFC is looking to try to make a move. Maybe he can just throw a quick one, hit Lamar Jackson's feet, and, you know, get Lamar out, who obviously is a quarterback, so he can definitely throw the ball. However, again, it's going to be Hayward who's paying the most attention here. He fires one at the perfect time. Slay is not able to make the grab, and that's it. Just like that, AFC gets the round 1 victory. And now for AFC, all they have to do is win round 2, and they can just end it right there. They don't even have to face a round 3. So at the start of round 2, again, gets off to a pretty hot start. What you're going to see happen is that Deshaun Watson's going after Dalvin Cook, it appears. It looks like he's getting ready to throw the ball in Dalvin Cook's direction right now. And also take a look at Quentin Nelson, because what's going to happen is that actually Watson horribly misses this throw, but Nelson then is able to nail Cook while he's not paying attention because he saw the Watson throw when he was looking at that. So I don't know if this was intentional or if Watson just missed the throw and Nelson took advantage. But either way, again, just high dodgeball IQ there by Quentin Nelson right there. And so right after that, now Watson is kind of saying, okay, I got to redeem myself. I'm a quarterback. I horribly missed that first throw. I got to try to see if I can take somebody out. Why not Kirk Cousins? But again, you look at Cousins, this is perfect form. He keeps that ball low. You want to keep it at the knee length because now if Watson tries to go for the knees or lower, Cousins would easily be able to use the ball to deflect it, and if he goes high, that creates a dangerous situation where it could potentially be caught. Watson is going to go high, but it gets deflected up, and then Watson is just left out to dry, and he has to go sit on the bench. Then later on, Quentin Nelson is going to hand the ball off to Jarvis Landry, go to get another one, but there's a problem as two NFC players realize this and are going to try to make a throw in his direction. It's a smart move to make when somebody reaches down for a ball, they're a little bit distracted, the reaction time won't be as quick, maybe you can get one there in a hurry and, not allow them to be able to make the catch. And it's going to work out pretty terribly for Quentin Nelson. That does not look like it was fun. So, okay, now the AFC is in trouble right here. And for the NFC, they're saying, hey, let's go with another ambush technique. This is a great way to get us up 4-1, and then we can really be, very close to getting this victory. They're going to try to take out Jarvis Landry. He is their best player at this point. And so it's going to be those three players going up against Landry. Eddie Jackson, Kirk Cousins, and Jalen Smith. This definitely seems like the odds are going to be in the NFC's favor, but they just execute this absolutely terribly. Eddie Jackson and Kirk Cousins both don't throw it at the same time, and then Smith doesn't even throw the ball at all. And this allows Landry to tie the game. He's able to catch both. I mean, just poor execution in the biggest dodgeball game of the season. You hate to see it, and you gotta time that up perfectly. You have to think that Kirk Cousins and Eddie Jackson will be going back to the drawing board, trying to get that timing right for next year's competition. So now, with a 2-on-2 situation, the next out is going to be a huge one. Getting a 2-on-1 lead can be so crucial in a game of dodgeball, and you're going to see Nick Chubb actually try to do something very smart here. He sees that Jalen Smith is reaching for a ball, and he's going to try to time this one perfectly, see if he can maybe potentially be able to hit him, but the ball just isn't quick enough. Smith is able to make that grab, and just like that, now the NFC has a 2-1 lead, and they are on the verge of tying this and forcing a round 3. So now with Smith and Adams, they're going to do something a bit interesting here. They each have a ball in each hand, and they're just going to try to throw them both. So there's going to be 4 getting thrown at Landry. Basically, the idea is if he catches one, but we are able to hit him, then that's great because then we win. So that's their mindset here. So they do that. They fire them both. But what you notice is that the refs are calling something right here. You notice what both the refs are doing. They're saying, hey, you stepped over the line. And if we rewind right here, as you see, Adams is over that first line. And I guess that's the ruling here is you don't have to be over the middle line. You just have to be over that first line. So it does make some sense. I mean, that's where the dodgeballs were actually lined up on that first line, not the middle line. So, you got to understand the rules of the game you are playing. Adams steps over the line. Now it's 1-on-1. You hate to see a mental mistake like that late in the game, but it all comes down to this. Smith taking on Landry 1-on-1. Big matchup. Can Smith send it to a round 3? So you see both guys kind of charge at each other a little bit. Smith is going to go with a strategy where he throws one a little bit low. Hopefully Landry then tries to pick it up. Then he's going to try to throw one high, hit him that way. I don't love this strategy if I'm being honest because, Landry already is holding 2 dodgeballs. So what's he going to do? Try to pick up a third? That would make no sense. So I think the real mindset would be to kind of like lob one up and then see if you can throw one, get him distracted, and hit him and get him out before he makes the catch. That's something you could do. It is not what Smith is going to do, and it works out terribly. Landry makes the catch. He ends up being the hero. He ends up essentially getting 4 guys out. He technically got 3 out, but he also led to Adams stepping over the line. So, huge win for the AFC, and easily the biggest win of Landry's career up to this point, and probably will remain that way considering he plays for the Cleveland Browns. So, that's right, I had to throw a shot in there. Sorry, Browns fans. But, I mean, let's be real for a second. And, this was fun. I always enjoy these things. I know people always give the Pro Bowl a hard time. I love the Pro Bowl. I love the skills event. I just think it's fun. I mean, it's, some football and silly football like this is still better than no football, in my opinion. So, I had a blast breaking this down and giving you all of my dodgeball expertise. I know you guys you like my football expertise, but really what you want to see is me talk about dodgeball. So I figured I'd give that to you guys. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this kind of goofy video. And of course, as always, thanks for watching.